Yesterday, the Senate voted to confirm Kenneth Lee of California to serve as a U.S. Circuit Court judge for the Ninth Circuit. Yet another well-qualified nominee will now bring impressive legal experience and fine academic credentials to the job of upholding the rule of law as a federal judge. Mr. Lee is far from the only nominee to an important position whom the Senate confirmed this week. On Tuesday, we confirmed Michael Trincali of Texas to the federal bench in the Eastern District of Texas, and today we'll consider three more of the President's abundantly qualified picks to fill vacancies in the executive branch and in the judiciary. First, we'll vote on Wendy Vitter of Louisiana, who's been nominated to be a U.S. District Court judge for the Eastern District of Louisiana. Ms. Vitter's impressive legal career includes experience in private practice and a decade in the Orleans Parish District Attorney's Office, where she handled more than 100 felony jury trials. Ms. Vitter has been favorably reported twice by our colleagues on the Judiciary Committee. I would urge every one of our colleagues to vote to confirm her today. Following the Vitter nomination, we'll turn to Brian Bulatao, nominated to serve as Undersecretary of State for Management. As I've mentioned, the job description is essentially that of Chief Operating Officer at the State Department, ensuring that tens of thousands of diplomats, civil servants, and staff are provided for and a host of important missions around the world can actually be carried out. Fortunately, we have a strong nominee who's up to the task. Mr. Bulatao is a graduate of West Point and Harvard Business School. After service in the Army, he founded a business and worked in financial management before entering public service as Chief Operating Officer at the CIA. In Chairman Risch's assessment, he is eminently qualified. Our colleagues on the Foreign Relations Committee certainly agree, having favorably reported his nomination with no opposition. It's been 11 long months since the Senate first received his nomination. 11 months. I'm glad that today we'll finally be able to put partisan delay behind us and get the nominee confirmed. Finally, the Senate will vote today on the nomination of Jeffrey Rosen to serve as Deputy Attorney General. As I've discussed earlier in the week, the President has chosen a nominee with rock-solid legal reputation who served with distinction as the Deputy Secretary of Transportation and who would be a clear asset to the Department of Justice and to the nation in this new capacity. So I would urge my colleagues to join me in voting to confirm each of these three well-qualified nominees for federal service.